Welcome to the Walking Dead All Out War. We're back with the Days Gone By campaign. We're on chapter 5, ready to roll. In this mission, we have 13 characters to use. Unlucky for some. The threat tracker starts at 4. And to win this mission, we need to repair the RV 8 times. We get to start with 4 characters awake. Shane, Rick, Glenn and Dale. The rest are asleep, so we put Alan and Donna in that tent, Carl and Laurie in that tent, Carol and Sophia in that tent, Andrea and Amy is in that tent, and Jim is in the RV. Because of how well we did in our previous missions, we had a few points to spend, so we've equipped them. Alan's got a baseball bat, Jim has got a wrench, Glenn's got a hatchet, Andrew's got a magnum, Rick has got his police jacket, a hatchet, his pistol and an ammo reload. Shane has got the leather jacket, tire iron, Moseberg and an ammo reload. And that leaves Dale. He also had a wrench. So Dale and Jim are the two that we're looking for to get the majority of the repair rolls done on the RV. So we need to get Jim awake quite quickly. But that is the setup. And now we roll on to turn 1. We are going to start with Dale. Dale is going to sneak to the back of that RV. And we're going to attempt our first repair roll. He has a wrench, so I get to re-roll it. That's 1. Second up, we are going to activate Rick. We want to wake people up, but we do not want the threat tracker up. So Rick's going to hold his nerve. And we'll lower the threat tracker by 3. We'll put it back to 1, all quiet. That will do us. And next up, Rick is going to sneak in the middle of those tents. Glenn is going to activate and sneak into the RV. We'll search for our first supply, and Glenn gets a metal pipe. And finally, activating Shane. Shane is going to run down to here, attracting that walker into base contact with himself. There is nothing in our kill zones. We need an event card. There's a storm coming. +1 threat. Nothing else happens yet. So threat is back up to 2. Combat makes the threat 3. And Shane gets to fight. Shane gets 2 white dice. Walker can't beat it, but we'll roll it anyway. So the walker that was in combat with Shane has been pushed back and placed prone. We just need to roll to see if that walker gets back up in the end phase, which it does straight away. And that is the end of the turn 1. Right, turn 2, the first thing we do, solo game, threat tracker goes up by 1. And a walker has to shamble towards the fireplace. So that one will get stopped by that tent for now. We're going to activate Shane. We're going to sneak Shane to here. And we are going to shoot the one in behind the tree. So Shane gets 1 white, 3 red, and he causes 2 damage. The walker is now prone. So we'll place that one prone. he will do an ammo roll, which he fails. He doesn't get his second shot because he's now out of ammo. It causes mayhem. Threat tracker is up to 5. Move these out the way. And now all the walkers are going to go for Shane. So that one is going in. That one makes it in. That one makes it in. That makes it to there. That one makes it to there. That one is in, so he's just going to maneuver from that tent and get stopped by that one. He's still 3 inches away. We're alright for the moment. But that's Shane's activation. We have caused mayhem. We shot. We get to wake somebody up. And we are going to wake up. We're going to wake up Jim and put him there next to the RV. So Glenn is going to activate next. He's going to hold his nerve. Threat tracker back down to 4. And sneak into that walker. We can't let him get any closer to the fireplace. Rick is going to hold his nerve. Lowers it by another 1. And he is going to sneak just to there. And that means Dale's the last one to activate. He's going to attempt to repair the RV, which he does. We can get rid of one of them. And he's going to attempt to hold his nerve, which he doesn't. So the threat tracker is at 3 at the moment. Now the kill zones. That one is going in against Rick. That one's out. That one is now also going around to Shane. But that one is out. Okay, event card. And the event card goes, move 1 eligible walker towards the nearest survivor. I do believe it's going to be this one. No, this one's close. This one coming in towards Dale. But we can live with that. Melee turn. Threat is up by 1. And we'll start at the top of the board. So we'll start with Dale with his 2 red dice. He got a 1. The walker got a blank. Walker's pushed back. And placed prone. Now we'll move on to Rick, who has 2 white dice. Walker is also pushed back and placed prone. Next up is going to be Glenn. Glenn got a 1. The walker got blank, pushed back and prone. So far it's going in our favour. Next up, finally, we have Shane that has 2 white dice. So we'll do the 2 white dice. He got a 3, but he is up against 4 walkers. That is 10 red dice. I think that is going to have to be done in this one. So Shane got 3. The walker's got 6 more than what Shane got. So for Shane, he is going to remove his leather jacket to nullify all damage in that round of melee. So now he's out of ammo on his gun and he's lost his jacket. which means we need to have an inch gap with them all. That is about it. Shane's lost his jacket, so now he's going to need to get out of there. And now to roll for the prone. The one prone walker behind the trees. Doesn't get up. The prone walker by Glenn. Doesn't get up. The prone walker by Rick. Doesn't get up. And the one by Dale. Now that is perfect. Let's see if we can keep the luck going in turn 3. First up, threat tracker is now up to 5. And secondly, we need a walker to shamble straight towards the fireplace. This one right here. Into contact with Jim. Which means Shane is going to activate next. He's going to hold his nerve. Or not. And run to here. Because he's running, this walker is going to shamble into him. We do need some more people awake. Dale is... Dale's just fine where he is. He's going to hold his nerve, puts the threat back down to 4, and he's going to repair the RV. He's got a wrench, we can re-roll that. So that's 3 repair rolls on the RV so far. And Glenn. No, we'll do Rick first. Rick is going to sneak back this way just a little bit, and he's going to shoot the one in the shoot the one in the green dress. Rick has 2 blue dice, does a 4. Walker can't do anything about it. That walker is prone. We'll use these upside down for the minute. So that walker is prone, causes mayhem. That goes up to 5. That one's in range but in combat, prone, prone. So that walker is going to there. And that walker is going to here. We do get to wake somebody up, and we are going to wake up. We're going to wake up Alan and put him next to that tent. This only leaves Glenn left to activate now, and the way it's gone, Glenn is literally going to hold his nerve. Don't forget to hold the nerve. Yes. So that's put the threat tracker down by 1. And somebody has to block off the fireplace. So Glenn is going to sneak. I need to stay out the kill zone though. Glenn is going to sneak to there. Let me just... 1, 2... there to stop. Got to make sure the walkers can't get to that fireplace. That is my end of my activation. None of them are good. That one doesn't reach Rick. That one does reach. That one does reach Glenn. But that's how it is. Okay, now event card. Let's hope I don't get too many walkers moving. Feeding frenzy. For every survivor engaged in melee, you need to roll a shield. See if they lose life. So Jim, no, he's fine. Glenn, no, he's fine. Shane. Yep, Shane has lost some life. He's down to 5. But I can live with that. Combat, threat tracker goes back up to 5. And we shall start with... We'll start with Glenn. Work our way round again. So Glenn. No crit, which is good. It's a tie. So that one just gets pushed back. Which is good. That's going to be the one walking towards the fireplace. Means I'll block it. Shane, next. He gets 2 white dice. He's got a crit. That walker is now dead. But this is Endless Horde, so it comes straight back on, and we're going to place it on just there. And now Jim. Jim has 2 red dice. Come on, beat this one. Yes. That walker is pushed back. And also placed prone. So we got quite a few prone walkers. Let's see how many get back up. The one by Dale. Yes. That one there, yellow top. Yes. Red hat. Uh-oh. Yes. That one there. Yep. The one under the tree. Yes. And the one in the green dress here. Oh my god. Every single prone walker has just got back up on the end of that turn. Every one. But we start the next turn. The threat tracker then goes back up to 6. And once again, the fireplace is a beacon. So this one is just going to move to Glenn. Well, we really need to get that RV fixed. Okay, with that in mind, my first activation is going to be Jim. He's going to attempt to repair the RV. He does. He gets to do it twice for 1 action. He has a wrench, so he gets to re-roll that. Ugh. 1 more repair, and he's going to hold his nerve, which he does. Knocks it back down to 5. Dale can activate next. He's going to fix the RV. He's got a wrench. He does. And he's also going to hold his nerve. No, he's not. Okay, so that's Jim and Dale done. Now, Alan is going to run. No, Alan is going to hold his nerve first. And then he's going to run into base contact with that one. Making some noise. Which means 5. This one is going to walk straight towards Alan, but gets stopped by the tent. Rick. Rick next. Ooh, didn't want to do that. Rick next. Rick is going to sneak back for... or not sneak back that much, just sneak back a little bit. And he's going to shoot. He's going to shoot the one in the yellow top. Just a 2. No headshots, no ammo rolls. That one is prone. This one gets to shamble. That one gets to shamble. That one gets to shamble. That one shambles into the tent. I've caused mayhem. Put it up to 6. And I can wake somebody up. So I am going to wake up Andrea and place her there. And now it's Shane's turn. Shane is going to use his ammo reload. And he's going to shoot that walker. Alright, we're going to get rid of this one. 4 dice. 5 damage. Even if the walker got an extra defense dice because of the tent, still wouldn't have made it. But that is that walker dead. So I'll place them back up. They're coming from the road. Shane, ammo test now. Oh, out of ammo again. Oh, mayhem. Put the threat tracker up to 7. And now that one is going to pass around that walker and move into contact with Shane. That one's prone. This one is going to shamble. Let's say it goes into combat with Alan. That one shambles to here. We got the one in the tree that gets to there. Gets to there. And an absolute pain. That walker is now in contact with the RV. We can't repair until we get rid of that walker. So this is getting quite tricky down the bottom here now. And now we have to do kill zones. Oh, that's right. That walker is in Jim's kill zone. Oh. That walker is in Jim's kill zone. Because I got to wake somebody else up. We will wake up Andrea, put her there. Sorry, Amy, and put her there. Right, that walker. That one is going into Shane. Oh, and this one is going into Dale. And we still need to repair that RV. Now it's the kill zone, so event card. Oh, distracted. Really? Low threat. We can move one eligible walker in the direction of our choice. There's only those 3 at the top that can move. Well, I guess we're moving on to the combat. Threat tracker goes up by 1, so we're now on 8. We'll start with Dale. Dale, 2 red dice. Got to 1 walker. Back. And prone. It's a good start. Now we'll move on to Glenn. White and a red. A 2. A 1. Push back and prone. Even better start. Now we'll move round to Rick. 2 white dice. A 2. Come on. Yep, that one's pushed back. Also made prone. Next up is Alan, who has a white dice and a red dice. He gets to re-roll the red because of his baseball bat. He needs to re-roll the red. Oh, he got nothing. Walker's 3 red dice. Alan has taken 4 damage and he's been bit. Alan is down to 1 health, but he is also being bit. So he needs to back up. Shane's turn. Shane has 2 white dice. Much better, but he's also against 2 walkers. And it's a tie. So we'll push them back, but that is it. We go to Andrea next, who has just 1 white dice. Gets a 2 with a crit. Walker equals it. We'll just push the walker back an inch. And now it's Alan. This is the big one. Alan gets 2 red dice. And gets 4. This is the big one. This is the one that's needed. Let's see what the walkers can get. Oh, walkers also got 4. So it's just a standoff. Push that one back. Push that one back. The end phase. The prone walkers. The one by Dale. Gets back up. The one by Glenn. Gets back up. The one here doesn't. The one by Rick does. These walkers really do not want to stay down. And the final act, Alan has been bitten. So I need to roll an action dice for Alan. If he gets a shield, he's alright. If he gets a blank, let's just say he's dead. Oh! Alan is dead. We're going to take him off and replace him with, well, Walker Reggie stood next to Amy. Why not? Of course, Walker Reggie will be starting prone. Next turn. Threat tracker goes up to 9. Again, the fireplace is a beacon. This one goes back in towards Glenn. But as we are at medium threat, they all get to wake up. So, Donna was still in that tent, so we'll place her next to that tent. Laurie and Carl were in this tent, so Carl can go there. Laurie can go there. Carol and Sophia. We'll put Carol there. We'll put Sophia there. And that's all of them. My first action will be with Jim. We need to get lucky with the repairs. So let's have Jim repair it. He repairs 1. And he gets to do 2 repair rolls for 1 action. So let's get the second one in. Yes. Okay, that's all I could ask of Jim. And I'm going to sneak him into base contact with that walker. Now for Andrea. Andrea is going to hold her nerve. No, she's not. Okay, now she's going to sneak into that one there. Okay, next up is going to have to be Amy. But because Amy is in Andrea's kill zone, double check, yes she is, she treats her nerve as 1 level higher. So thankfully she doesn't have to panic. Which means Amy will hold her nerve. Ugh, no. And She'll move into base contact with the prone Reggie. Now, but this is the roll. Dale to repair the RV. Yes! The RV is fully repaired. For his second action, though, he's going to hold his nerve. Yes, he is. Let's get that threat tracker back down to low threat. Shane to activate next. He's going to hold his nerve. No. And he's going to sneak into base contact with this one. And now we've just got Rick left. So Rick is going to sneak over to here. And he's going to have to risk it. He's going to be shooting that walker. Two blue dice. 3. The walker is placed prone. The threat goes back up to 9. So back into medium threat. But I had to do it. And now, that one is going to shamble straight towards Rick, but end up in base contact with Carol. This one is going to shamble straight towards Rick and be in base contact with Rick. That one's going to shamble straight forward and be in base contact with Shane. That one's going to shamble forward and would end up in base contact with Andrea. And this one up here is going to shamble only get into there. Let's put him over here, he's dead. But that is the end of my action phase. We have repaired the RV. We just need to survive. Kill zones. That one is in Rick's kill zone. They're in, they're prone, they're in. Dale will have to knock that one back again. They're alright. Comes down to the event card. And the event card we get, we're on medium threat. For each prone walker, the walker gets up. So, Walker Reggie. Is Walker Reggie going to get up? So, yeah, Walker Reggie has got up. This one here. No. And the yellow top. Yes. We've already moved the kill zone, so that's alright. In addition, we have to roll a blue dice and move that many eligible walkers towards the nearest survivor. So we need to move one walker towards the nearest survivor. I'm going to pick this walker. Move her into Donna. So it is the melee phase. Let's put the threat up to 10. So now we just need to survive. We've got Dale up there fighting, Donna fighting, Glenn fighting, Rick, Carol, Amy, Andrea, Shane and Jim all in battle. So we're going to start with, we'll start with Dale. We'll work our way round. Dale has 2 red dice. Got a 1. The walker got a blank. Knocked back. And put prone. We will be putting the prone markers down because it could make a difference on the points at the end. Donna cannot attack. She has got 1 defense red dice. She's got a 2 and a crit though. She defended. She pushes the walker back. Okay. So far so good. But we said that last time just before Alan died. Next up is Glenn. Glenn has got 1 white, 1 red. Yep. He's got the hits. He's killed that Walker. Walker reappears. And now, Rick. Rick has 2 white dice. Gets a crit. Gets an extra red one. No crit. So he only scored a 2. The 3 Walkers. Oh, got a 4. So Rick is taking 2 damage. But he's also bit. Okay, next up is Carol. Carol has 1 red melee dice. We never had to activate her. She appeared and was instantly put in. She got a blank. Walker got a 1. So Carol takes 1 damage. And moves back. We got a... next up we'll do Shane. Shane has 2 white dice. I think he's killed his... Oh, no, he's got 2 Walkers. So he's rolled a 3. We'll use this one. And he beat the Walker. So 1 extra damage. So he pushes 1 back, but he kills 1. They can appear on the road. Next up, Andrea. Andrea's up against 2. She's got 1 white dice. Rolls a 1. Also up against 2 Walkers. So Andrea takes 1 wound and she is bit as well. Move her back. Jim next. Jim has 2 red dice. Got a 2. The Walker also got a 2. So it's a tie. Push that one back. Okay. And finally, Amy. Amy has 1 red defense dice and got a 1. Walker Reggie didn't get anything. So Amy wins, pushes Walker Reggie back and puts him prone. We have fixed the RV. So let's have a look at the point system here now. The RV is repaired, so we get 5 points. 7 or fewer Walkers standing. No, there's more than 7 Walkers standing. Threat is medium or lower. Threat is medium, so that's plus 2 points. 4 or more survivors removed from play. No. So, we got 7 points, which counts as a victory. And in the end, Alan died and got bit. Andrew has been bit and lost a health point. Rick has lost a couple of health points and been bit. And Shane and Carol both lost a health point each, but they are fine. But that's the lot, and we'll see you on the next one. Hope you enjoyed. Take care.